Hey guys, for this video I will be reviewing the match between Spurs and Arsenal. Okay, so it's gonna get pretty personal, so get ready for this. I know I've been gone for a while, haven't done a video in like a couple of weeks. That's because I've been in Queensland, university started again, and because there haven't really been any games. And every game that there has been, I've kind of missed it. Like the Aston Villa game, it's in Queensland. I was flying to Queensland when the Bayern Munich game was going. Though I'm pretty sure giving a review on that would have been pointless because everyone else was saying the exact same thing, that we don't have quality, that we don't have the right players, and that we're just so far behind everyone else in Europe now that it's just not funny. Not that it ever was funny. But onto this game, it kind of reminds us all that we're not the team that we used to be, we don't have the players that we used to have, and Arsene Wenger isn't the manager that he used to be. So a lot of things have changed. And last night was just kind of everything taking place in front of us, just saying, yep, it's just not a dream guys, this is real, this is how the team is. We lost 2-1, 37th minute goal from Bale, which I can kind of understand was a good goal, he controlled it, a good through ball, although our defence just was pushing up incredibly high. I don't know why that was, especially against Tottenham, who have Defoe, Lennon, Bale, and they've got a lot of speed, so it's running the risk of getting blown out of the water when you play like that. Especially when you got Mertesacker starting, out of all people. It wasn't Koscielny and Vermaelen who have got some speed, it was Mertesacker who's not fast. And when you've got him up against Bale, bad stuff's going to happen. But Bale, 37th minute, scored, then 2 seconds later, 2 minutes later, 39th minute, Lennon scores, basically the same sort of thing, a through ball, terrible defence, pushes way too high, he gets through, taps it in past Szczesny, who didn't have his best of games, although he had a few decent saves, especially that volley that Bale had, I think it was in the second half, that would have put the game to bed. That was a great save. Then we came out at half-time, 51st minute Mertesacker header, 2-1 and the game's on, and we're all thinking 5-2, could it happen 3 times in a row? No, it can't. That's pushing it a bit fine. The other 2 5-2s, remember, at the Emirates, this is at White Hart Lane, that changes the game completely. Although in the first half, I thought that we were the dominant team, apart from the 2-minute or 4-minute period or whatever, where we just turned off and they scored 2 goals and the game was basically over. And then some questionable changes from Arsene Wenger. I don't know what he was thinking. Jenkinson, I thought he was having an outstanding game. His crosses were great, a lot better than Ramsey's and a lot better than Walcott's. And Jenkinson's the one that gets taken off, and then Ramsey replaces him as a right back. I know Ramsey's nearly scored towards the end to make it 2-2, but Ramsey as a right back, and then we were all blaming Ramsey on Twitter. It's not his fault, he was playing as a right back. He doesn't train to play as a freaking right back. He's a centre man, he's good with the ball, he wants to pass it through to players. When you're putting him on the right, what does that do to him? That doesn't do anything, that strengthens the other team. And then you got Bale dancing around Ramsey and Lennon and Defoe doing whatever they want. Vermaelen not being a captain, not being a defender. Only Mertesacker was the only defender out there. Monreal was exposed a few times on the left, especially when Cazorla was on the left. It just took up his space. So usually when Cazorla's in the middle, Monreal can cut in on the left and then through ball through that. But when they're both on the same side, they can't do anything. So Cazorla just kept cutting in anyway. So I don't know. It was like we had no left wing anyway. Walcott, disappointing, had one of his worst games for a while. Giroud was non-existent, he had a few decent half chances, a header that was easily saved by Lloris. There's a lot to talk about. Wilshere wasn't even at his best. He got the ball a lot, Arteta got the ball a lot, and I think we need to make some drastic changes. I know that this is just a 2-1 loss, but there's a lot more than that. This is just a combination of things that we've seen throughout the year that haven't been dealt with. Through transfers. We bought Monreal only because it was a last second thing because Gibbs got injured. Yeah, I'm going to go through some personnel changes I think need to happen. Vermaelen shouldn't be captain. Wilshere should be captain next year. I don't care if he's too young or whatever. He's a bigger leader than Vermaelen will ever be. Where were the days gone where Vermaelen used to just go forward, score goals like he was a striker with his beautiful left foot, score headers? The last time I actually remember him being the leader was when he wasn't a captain, and that was the Newcastle game when he scored in the 94th minute and got us over the line. He looked like he did it for the team, and that was an amazing moment. Since then, he's done nothing like that. Has he even scored a goal this year? Because I can't remember him scoring a header or a nice left foot shot that we were all so used to when he first came. With his huge left foot, sense of the box, bang, goal. And Arteta, he doesn't do anything wrong. But what does he do to actually benefit the team? Can you guys answer me that? Everyone's saying, oh, but he's got a passing accuracy of 94%. Yeah, anyone would. Even Ramsey would if he was put in that position. All he had to do was pass it to a guy 2 metres to his left, 2 metres to his right, or back to Chesney. He doesn't have any critical passes. You don't see him doing the wheelchair pass and, he cuts through 2 or 3 players and then he laces out a beautiful through ball between 2 defenders to Walcott. You don't see him doing that. And when was the last time he took a shot on goal? I mean, what was that, the Manchester City game where we beat them 1-0 and he scored an amazing goal from outside the box? We need to see more of that. He's 30 now, or 31 I think, and I think his time is up. I think we need a younger, a more flexible defensive midfielder. Even though he was never really supposed to be a defensive midfielder, we've got Wilshere, Diaby's injured again, and we don't really have anyone else. Arteta was never supposed to be, we didn't get him to be that player. He was more just a normal centre mid, just like a Ramsey role that would play just above the defensive mids, but now he is the defensive mid and he's the linchpin apparently. So we have some problems there. We're 7 points I think, I've got it on here. What's the table looking like? Okay, the table is Manchester United 71 points, Manchester City 56, 15 points the gap now. Man City's still got a game to go. Tottenham 54, Chelsea 52, Arsenal 47. We are 7 points behind Tottenham in third. And we're 5 points from 4th, and that's Chelsea. Manchester City play later today against Aston Villa. Our next 5 matches, okay, who have we got next? Not that it really matters. We've got, in 10 days' time, we have got Bayern Munich in Germany, so that's not going to look good. Swansea away from home, that's going to be tough too. Reading at home. West Brom away, Norwich at home, Everton at home, Fulham away, Man United at home, QPR away, Wigan at home, Newcastle away. So that's not a bad, when you look at it, that's not too bad. We only play really the tough teams of Everton and Manchester United. When you got 7 points off Tottenham, is this the changing of the guard now? Because it all happened last year, Manchester City, Man United. Is it going to happen to us? And I really hope it doesn't. Giroud's not our starting striker. Why didn't Podolski start the game? Why? It was one of those games where it was open. You just needed a clinical striker. Giroud isn't that. If we're playing Stoke City or Sunderland, yes, play Giroud. We need the height. We need the power. We didn't need that for Tottenham. Short Chamberlain, Walcott, and Podolski up front would have dominated Tottenham. I would have thought. That's what I would have started with, and I would have just gone with Cazorla in the middle. No Ramsey at all. Arteta will share. And then Jenkinson, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Koscielny, not Vermaelen, I don't care, he's the captain, he can go on the bench and take responsibility for some of the mistakes that's happened lately. I'm sorry I've been ranting, I better cut it there. I'll try my best to make more videos, it's just been, a really busy period at the moment, but I'll try and get it, but I've got a lot of FIFA videos that I want to release, but also the internet's been dodgy, so I can't upload a lot of these videos because they're a bit bigger than the previous videos I used to upload. They're like a gig. So the internet's letting me do that. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Sorry I've been a bit of a downer, but I just thought let's get it out there. Let's put it all on the plate. These are our problems. We need to fix them. I don't know how we're going to do that because Arsene Wenger's too arrogant, too stubborn to move, but we'll wait and see. Please like the video below. Please comment your thoughts below. I'll respond to all comments and subscribe above for all of my Arsenal reviews and all of my Arsenal FIFA videos as well. Thank you very much and have a good week.